All right, so first thing you need to do is start off with a piece of plastic that you put over your clay and then tape your pattern to the plastic. Next, you're going to take a needle tool and you're just going to poke right over the outline to transfer it to the clay. So you're just going to do this on the whole entire thing. Make sure not to completely peel it off until the whole pattern has been transferred. So check it periodically to make sure that it's transferring, and don't completely take it off because it will shift and you won't be able to have it in the exact same position as you did in the first place. So make sure before you completely take off the plastic and the pattern. See, I'm checking right here. Next, take off the plastic with the pattern, put it next to it so that you can use it as a reference as you're retracing, and then take the pointed part of the white plastic modeling tool, not the needle tool, but the white plastic modeling tool, and just trace over all of your dots so that you get a whole clear outline of your whole entire image. What I'm doing now is I'm tracing a border all the way around to give it a nice clean edge. So give yourself some space, and then I'm going to take the needle tool afterwards and cut it out. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to clean up the edges and you're going to carve out your design so that it should be 3D. And then you're going to take a brush, smoothing out in between. So you're going to go back and forth by carving out, drawing with the modeling tool, and brushing to smooth it out. So if you lose the design, you just go back over it with the tool to recreate your design that you may have lost. But you want it to be 3D, so you just have to figure out where on your tile it's going to indent in and where it's going to stick out. A lot of times I'll carve out the background and then I'll kind of look around it and I'll alternate what I carve out and what I keep sticking out. And then I go back over it, smooth it out with a brush and some water, and then I go back over it and retrace it with the pointed part of the modeling tool. make sure that you do go over it with the brush and go back and forth between the brush and the modeling tool, because if you don't, it's just going to have hard edges. You need to take the time to smooth it out. Also, don't forget to put a border on it, like a border pattern design. And then on the very side of the whole entire piece, you need to smooth it out and then flip it over and smooth out the back, put your name and class period on the back. And then because this isn't an ornament, I put a hole in mine, but make sure you leave enough space at the top so when it shrinks, it has enough space. And also make sure that your hole's big enough because it's going to shrink. I usually make my holes about the same size as the bottom of your pencil eraser, and I leave a gap at the top because you want it to have support. If you don't leave a little bit of space at the top before you put the hole in, then it could be too heavy and it'll just break at the top, so make sure you leave some space. Okay, so take the time, smooth it out, flip it over, smooth it out on the back. It shouldn't have any hard edges on it. And that's how you make a tile out of ceramics.